Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in today's video, which is a football facts ASMR video, we're going to be looking at the Argentina National Football Team. I hope you enjoy the video. If you would like to see a club or country feature in next week's videos, don't forget to drop a comment and tell me which club or national team you would like to see. Okay, so today is all about Argentina. The Argentina National Football Team, Selección de Fútbol de Argentina, represents Argentina in men's international football and is administered by the Argentine Football Association, the governing body for football in Argentina. Argentina's home stadium is Estadio Monumental Antonio Vespucio Liberty in Buenos Aires. We'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, let's just dive over here. So this is the crest with the two stars, I believe to represent the two World Cups that they won. Their nicknames are La Albiceleste, the white and sky blue. They are in South America's CONMEBOL Footballing Federation. Head coach currently is Lionel Scaloni. Captain is Messi. Most caps, Messi with 162, and top scorer is Messi with 86. I love that kit, the blue and white stripes. Current ranking is third. If you want to check out my FIFA World Cup predictions for the World Cup coming up this November, December, and you'll see what I think of Argentina's chances in this World Cup. The highest ranking they've ever been is number 1. Lowest is a very respectable 20. First international game was a 6-0 win against neighbours Uruguay in Montevideo in 1902. And their biggest win was 12-0 against Ecuador. Weirdly, also in Montevideo, must have been in a tournament in 1942. The biggest defeats, 3 equally, 6-1. No way. 2009 they lost 6-1 to Bolivia. Oh, mind you, if they were playing La Paz, it's basically on top of a mountain, and it's crazy up there. Against Spain in 2018, and against Czechoslovakia back in 58. 18 World Cup appearances, the first being in 1930. Best result champions twice, in 78 at home and 86 in Mexico. And Copa America, 43 entries, first in 1916. Best results champions. Oh, you're going to make me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times. 2 appearances in the Pan American Championship with 1 win in 1960. CONMEBOL UEFA Cup of Champions, 2 appearances, champions both times. And the Finalissima. FIFA Confederations Cup, 3 appearances, champions once in their first attempt in 1992. Let's check out their stadium. It's River Stadium, right? Yeah, okay. So it's the River Plate Stadium. It is so big. That is crazy. Wow. It was built in what was it built? Opened on the 26th of May 1938 and named after former President Antonio Vespucio Liberti. It is the largest stadium in Argentina with a capacity of 70,054 and the home of the Argentina National Football Team. La Selección, the national team, also known as La Albiceleste, has appeared in 5 World Cup finals, including the first final in 1930, in which they lost 4-2 to Uruguay. Argentina won their next final appearance in '78, beating the Netherlands 3-1 in extra time. Argentina won again in 1986 with a 3-2 victory over West Germany in the tournament held in Mexico, and a tournament campaign inspired by their captain Diego Maradona. They made the World Cup finals once more in 1990 in Italy and lost 1-0 to West Germany following a controversial penalty call in the 87th minute. Argentina, led by Lionel Messi, made their 5th appearance in a World Cup final in 2014 in Brazil, again losing to Germany 1-0 during extra time. Argentina's World Cup winning managers are Cesar Luis Menotti in 1978 and Carlos Bilardo in 1986. Argentina has also been very successful in the Copa America, winning it 15 times, most recently led by Lionel Messi in 2021, and are currently tied with Uruguay in most wins. The team also won the '92 FIFA Confederations Cup. Argentina is the most successful team in the CONMEBOL UEFA Cup of Champions, having won it twice. Argentina is known for having rivalries with Brazil, Uruguay, England, Nigeria, and Germany. The first ever recorded match for Argentina was against Uruguay on the 20th of June 1902. The game, which was the first international for both sides, was held in Montevideo, the capital of Uruguay, and Argentina won 6-0. During the first years of its existence, the Argentina national team only played friendlies against other South American teams. The reasons for this varied, including long travel times between countries and World War I. La Selección, also known as Albicelestes, have appeared in 5 World Cup finals, which I've already highlighted. Argentina, yes, we've done that. In March 2007, Argentina reached the top of the FIFA World Rankings for the first time. The Argentine Football Association, AFA, logo has been always used as the team emblem. It debuted in the '58 World Cup in Sweden, when Argentina added the AFA logo to their jackets, but not to the shirts. Nevertheless, the AFA emblem was not used on jerseys until the 16th of November 1976, when Argentina played the Soviet Union at Estadio Monumental. The first emblem was a simplified version of the crest without the laurel wreath that was added for the 1982 World Cup in Spain. In 2004, the 2 stars added above the crest symbolized the national team FIFA World Cup Championships of '78 and '86. I was right. Recent results there: win against Chile, Colombia, Venezuela, draw with Ecuador, beat Italy in the Finalissima, and then in a friendly against Estonia. Brazil are up next in, I think, the final game of the World Cup qualification, and then a friendly against the UAE, and then it's World Cup time: Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Coaching staff: Lionel Scaloni, Pablo Aimar, oh, I remember him, Roberto Ayala, yes, and Walter Samuel. They're all very famous. And here is the current squad. So these are the ones called up for the Finalissima and Estonia games. You've got Armani Rulli. I really rate him. He's only got 3 caps though. And Musso. Musso has moved. He used to play for Villarreal, didn't he? No? Strange. Okay. Foyt. Tagliafico. Montiel, Pezzella, Acuna, Romero, Martinez, Senesi and Molina. Alexis McAllister, De Paul, Di Maria, Palacios, González, Gomez, Rodriguez, Lo Celso, and up front Alvarez, Messi, Correa, Dybala and Martinez. What a strike force. Recent call-ups: Martinez, Andrada, Gert and Rossi, Perez, Otamendi, 34 now. Quarta, he's fantastic. Oh, he's gone to Italy. I knew about him years ago, he's very good. Carboni, Avila, Medina, Paredes, Dominguez, Ocampos, Buendia, Lanzini of West Ham, Carboni, Geralnik, Nicolas Paz, Romero, Soule, Pereira, Mesa, Almada, Fernandez, Medina, Simon, Correa, Alario, Boye, Garnacho, Simeone, and Ceballos. Giovanni Simeone, is that the son of Diego Simeone? Yes. Individual records. We're going to see a lot of this gentleman. Lionel Messi, caps 162, incredible. Considering he actually retired at one point. Goals 86. Javi Mascherano with 147. Zanetti with 145. Di Maria 122. Ayala 115. Diego Simeone 104. Agüero 101. Ruggeri 97. Romero 96. Diego Maradona 91. Otamendi 91. Now this is going to be a Hall of Fame list. Top goal scorers. Lionel Messi, 86 goals. Batistuta, Batigol, 56 goals. Agüero, 41. Hernan Crespo, 35. Diego Maradona, 34. Gonzalo Higuaín, 31. Ángel Di María, 25. Artime, 24. Luque and Passarella, 22. And the World Cup winning captains, Passarella, and then in 78 and in 86, Diego Maradona. Oldest goal scorer, Martin Palermo, 36 years and 7 months, and that was against Greece in 2010. Youngest, Diego Maradona, at 18 years and 7 months and 4 days in 1979 against Scotland. Youngest player to score in a World Cup Finals match, Lionel Messi, 18 years, 357 days against Serbia-Montenegro. Most goals scored in a single match, Manuel Seoane with 5, as well as Juan Marvezzi and Lionel Messi. And that was actually the game against Estonia, he scored all 5 goals. Most goals scored in a calendar year, 12 by Messi and by Gabi Batistuta in 1998. Only player to have scored against every South American national team, Lionel Messi. Most goals scored in CONMEBOL FIFA World Cup qualifiers, 28 by Lionel Messi. And most appearances as a manager, 127 by Guillermo Stabile. rivalries. This is the juicy bit. Brazil, Argentina have a long and fierce rivalry with their South American neighbours, Brazil. England, with a rivalry stemming from the 1966 World Cup and intensified by the Falklands War of 1982, Argentina and England have had numerous confrontations in World Cup tournaments. Among them was the quarter-final match in '86, where Diego Maradona scored 2 goals against England. The first was a handball, but was ruled legal by the referee. The second, scored minutes later, saw Maradona passing 5 England outfield players before scoring, and is often described as one of the greatest goals in football history. The nations were paired together in the round of 16 at the '98 World Cup, which was won on penalties by Argentina, and again in 2002 in the group stage, England winning 1-0 through a penalty by David Beckham, who had been sent off in the 1998 World Cup match 4 years earlier for kicking Diego Simeone. Germany. Argentina have played Germany in 7 FIFA World Cup matches, including 3 World Cup finals. In '86, Argentina won 3-2, but in 1990 it was the Germans who were victors by 1-0. In '58 they met for the first time in the group stage, where Argentina suffered a 3-1 loss to the defending West Germany. In 1966 both faced each other in the group stage again, which ended in a scoreless draw. 2006 they met in the quarter-finals. Argentina lost on penalties after a 1-1 draw. They met again at the same stage in 2010, this time ending with a 4-0 victory for Germany. They played each other for the 3rd consecutive World Cup in Brazil's 2014 final, where Argentina was defeated in extra time by a score of 1-0. Uruguay. Argentina have a long-standing rivalry with their neighbours that came into existence from the early South American Championships, the 1920 Summer Olympics, and the first World Cup final held in 1930. Argentina and Uruguay hold the record for most international matches played between two countries. The two teams have faced each other 197 times since 1902. The first match between Argentina and Uruguay was also the first official international match to be played outside the United Kingdom. Nigeria, this is one I don't know about. A minor rivalry developed from the 90s between Argentina and Nigeria, based not on geographical proximity, long-term battles for honours, or factors outside football, but due to the frequency of significant matches between them. This has included 5 World Cup group games, all won by Argentina by a single goal margin. The fixture is the most common in the competition's history, involving an African nation, and has occurred in 5 of the 6 tournaments for which Nigeria has qualified. The sides also met in the '95 King Fahd Cup, the predecessor to the Confederations Cup, as champions of their respective continents, drawing 0-0. Below full international level, the Olympic teams also faced off in the gold medal match, which Nigeria won, and Nigeria have won a second in 2008. The final of the 2005 FIFA World Youth Championships was also played between them. Both Argentina goals in their 2-1 victory were scored by Lionel Messi. The sense of rivalry is more keenly felt on the Nigerian side, as Argentina have won almost all of their encounters and have much bigger rivalries with Brazil, England, Germany and Uruguay, in contrast to the West Africans who remain keen to finally overcome a more illustrious foe. Okay, to finish off the video then, FIFA World Cup champions twice, runners-up 3 times, South American or Copa America champions 15 times, 14 times runners-up and 5 third places. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you did, to leave a like and also drop me a comment telling me which nation or football club you would like to see me do in next week's videos. I'm trying to get through them all, but the more I get for a single nation or single club, the greater the chance of it happening quicker. Okay, take care everyone, and I'll see you soon.